Hey y'all, welcome to the Parables of Yahusha, where we take his stories and do the deepest dive on them ever. Through Torah, through the Hebraic lens, and through the whole word. Let's jump in. So this is going to be episode 18, the Great Banquet Parable. We're going to start in Luke 14, 16 through 24. I have my notes right there. But he said to him, a certain man gave a great supper and invited many, and he sent his servant at supper time to say to those who were invited, come, for all is now ready. But one by one they all began making excuses. The first said to him, I have bought a field, and I need to go and see it. I ask you to have me excused. And another said, I have bought 5 yokes. But one by one they all began making excuses. The first said to him, I have bought a field, and I need to go and see it. I ask you to have me excused. And another said, I have bought 5 yoke of oxen, and I am going to try them out. I ask you to have me excused. And another says, I have married a wife, and because of this I am unable to come. And that servant came and reported this to his master. Then the master of the house, being wroth, said to his servant, hurry out into the streets and lanes of the cities, and bring in here the poor and the crippled and the lame and the blind. And the servant said, Master, it is done as you commanded, and there is still room. And the master said to the servant, go out into the street corners and hedges, and compel them to come in, so that my house is filled. For I say to you that none of those men who were invited shall taste my supper. So this parable kind of parallels the wedding banquet, but it's focusing on excuses. The original guests that he was talking about were too distracted and always had excuses, and they were just too entangled with Babylon's distractions to answer the call. Devarim, or Deuteronomy 8:11 through 14 warns Israel not to forget Yahuwah once they were satisfied with possessions. And here's the good part here. The poor, the outcast, the broken, the crippled, the lame, and the blind, those who know their need, are the ones who rush to the table. The invitation still stands, but seats are filling fast. Y'all, come out of Babylon's busyness. Drop any excuse that you have, because it ain't good enough, and take your seat at the table before the door closes. For good.